This is pretty exciting, guys. We have Opus 4.6 and it's out and it's ready and we're going to test it live. So I don't know the performance. I don't know the eval. I'm going to take a look at this eval. They just released it 9 minutes ago. And yeah, I mean, wow, okay. So we are looking at the performance between Opus 4.5, GPT 5.2. And okay, let's take a look at this. All right. Opus 4.6, 65%, which is really good. I don't know why they don't have SWE verified here. So, because this one, okay, it's actually worse at agentic coding. Weird. Let's take a look at this. Agentic search, multidisciplinary. Huh. I'm actually surprised because I don't see. Yeah, the agentic coding is actually worse, which is very interesting to me. Software, future diagnosis, failure diagnosis. Okay, this is going to be really good, I think. Complex software failures. Wow. 34%. This is insane. This one I really like. So we are going to test out. We are going to test out Opus 4.6 live. You know, I mean, looking at the evals, I'm not super impressed because, like, one thing that I don't understand is why this is not much better. Everyone on YouTube, everyone on Twitter saying, "Oh, it's going to be so much better. It's going to be 100 times better," but it doesn't look like it. So, I mean, look, we're going to give it a go. We're going to see how it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it works out, if it's good, cool. Let me just see if my Bluetooth is on. So let me just share my screen, guys, so you guys can see. So as you can see here, by the way, can you guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Oh, wait a minute. Can you hear me? Testing. Oh, damn, I don't think you guys can hear me. Just see. All right, cool. So we have Sonnet 4.6 out, and we're gonna be testing out a few things. I mean, look, I use Claude, sorry, not Sonnet, Opus 4.6. We're going to be testing it out, and it's already out. It's just got released like 6 minutes ago, and I do have access to it. I mean, it's right here, I think. Let's take a look at this. All right, so Opus 4.6 extended. It's right here, boys. This is the newest model from Claude. They just released it literally 9 minutes ago, and we're going to be doing a few things. We're going to take a look at the evals first because this is what really matters, right? So we need to see the performance. We need to see how well is it, how well is it going to do compared to Opus 4.6, and what are the improvements. And I'm not, to be honest with you guys, I'm not very satisfied with the updates. But keep in mind, it's only like a 0.1 version up, so you're not going to be expected to see a huge difference. And this is just taking a look at the evaluations. We haven't really tested this out at all. But everyone was saying it's going to be like 83%. It's actually worse here in the agentic coding, but I don't know if this really matters. I think Opus 4.5 had another one for its, I think it was SWE bench. Let's take a look at this, okay? Because they had another, I think that is it then. Agent decoding, yeah, here. It's literally the same, which is, it's actually a bit worse, which is slightly disappointing. So, yeah, that's not very good. But everything else is a lot higher. And, which one, I mean, to be honest, like for me at least, I just use Opus to code. I don't really, I mean, that's like, I literally spend like $1,000 a month. I have like 3-4 Claude subscriptions, max subscriptions, and I just use it to code stuff. I don't use it for anything else. So this is really the only one that matters to me. And apparently we're not going to see a huge difference here. So that's one thing to keep in mind of. But overall, it seems like there's a few things that it does do better at. Long context retrieval. Now this is extremely important. I think this will make a huge difference in your coding Wait a minute. They have 1 million. Hang on, guys. They have 1 million context. No way. Opus 4.6 has 1 million context. Is that right? Can anyone confirm that? Like, how do you access it? The 1 million context, anyways. I mean, why is it 256 and 1 million? That's very interesting. Can we actually access this in our Claude terminal? Let me just take a look. Maybe I may need to log in again. Let's take a look at this guy. So I do want to test it out. Is it even available in Claude Code? This model? Nope, not yet. So it's just in Claude. I mean, the thing is, there's really no point of having it in just a normal Claude app because you're not really able to test a lot of the cool stuff out. We need to see it in Claude Code to see it in action. So I don't think I'm even gonna waste my time going on here and just changing the model and just using it here because like, what's the point, right? You know what I mean? There's no point. Test an SVG. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So, all right, I want you. What kind of SVG should we create? Like, what ideas do you guys have? I don't know. An SVG of a Xbox controller. I think this one was already done, but let's just take a look at it. Let's just take a look at this. All right, let's see. And then I also want to compare it with Opus 4.5, the results, if there's any significant difference. Well, the 1 million context window is kind of interesting. I mean, so Opus 4.6 has 1 million context window. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. Never used Opus 4.5 or code at all. Just here to see how good 4.6 has become. Honestly, mate, I don't think it's gone that much. Like, it has gone a lot better in a lot of different things, but like the main one that I really care about is this one, because this is like, okay, overall, right? Is it better at coding? For me, at least, that's what I care about. But most people, they probably don't care about the coding aspect, but I do. That's like the most important thing for me. So, apparently it's not much better at that, but let's just take a look at this SVG controller. Okay, guys, this is actually very good. Like, I think I remember when Opus 4.5 did this, it did struggle. It didn't like it has the buttons here, and I mean, just look at the gradient. I mean, that is insane, right? I mean, that's just an SVG. Let's do something more complex. Can you make a better SVG? Let's see what happens if we ask it to make a better one. Can it actually do a better SVG? That would be very interesting. Logitech 29 SVG. I guess we could try that. All right, let's take a look at this. By the way, my camera is a bit dirty. Let me clean that up. There we go. It's better. All right. So let's take a look at this. Let's see this new SVG. What are you saying? Is the speed any faster? I don't really know. Like, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it to me. I think it's exactly the same. I think Claude Code Sonnet 6 is going to be Sonnet 5 is where the speed improvements come. But I don't think Opus 4.6 is significantly faster. It doesn't look like it to me. Like it's the same speed, right? I mean, what do you guys think? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? But let's just take a look at this other SVG. So this is the first SVG it created, and we're going to see if the second SVG it creates is going to be any better. All right. We're just waiting. I actually need to put my Mac in charge. Give me a sec, guys. All right, let's take a look at this. All right. Okay, let's take a look at this. So this is the second one. Because what I want to test is, if you ask it to become, if you ask it, can you make something better? And holy, like, guys, This is like it's missing. It actually didn't add the controllers, but this is actually a lot better than the first one. I mean, it does look better, but I mean, I have never seen a controller that looks like this. To be honest with you, like, no, let me just take a look at the first one. Let's compare it. So this is the first one. I don't know. I think it's actually. I think it just looks better, but it doesn't. Like it doesn't. Nah, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? It looks good. Have you seen Gemini 3 GA's SVG? I have seen it. I think this is actually better. Yeah, it does look like puppy earrings. Exactly. I mean, puppy ears. Inference speed seems similar. Yeah, it is exactly the same. I mean, I don't see any difference. I don't see any difference with the inference, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty much the same all around. The only difference between Opus 4.6, Opus 4, I mean, you're gonna have to see when you actually start using it with, more complex tasks like coding, working with a complex code base. I think that's when you can see its true capabilities. Right now, we're just creating SVGs, and the reason we're doing it is because it is something that's a bit more complex, but it's not out in Claude Code yet, so I can't really test it out. And just to give you guys a rundown of what I do, I create code, I create software. I've been creating software with Claude Code for like the past um, 2 years, and I've been vibe coding for like 3, 4 years actually in total. Even when OpenAI first came out, like the first time it came out, I started vibe coding because I just knew straight away, look, this is where the magic of like these AI tools, like that's where the magic is right now. And for at least a few years, you don't need to learn to code anymore, to be honest. That's why I think, at least, I don't think you need to learn to code. I am developer myself. I've done development in the past. I have a few years of experience with it, but I don't think it's even necessary because these models are getting so good that you just need to understand concepts, architecture, but actual coding, actually learning how to code, even syntax. I would even say maybe you should understand some of the fundamentals, but these models are getting so good, right, that you can literally just go ahead and create, like, you can literally one shot a bloody site, like a bloody software. Like, that's how good it's getting. Not production level, maybe, but good enough to use, right? So that's my opinion with the current state of things when it comes to AI. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the SVG that it's just created? Do you think it's significantly better? I feel like GPT-3 will 5.3 will mock Opus. I don't know, man. I think you can say that for like, I think you can say that for like simple tasks, right? But when it comes to like complex tasks, I've noticed that Opus doesn't really follow your instructions as well. Like, it will just do things without you approving it. This is just an example, but that just means like it's kind of too eager in a sense. And Gemini is the same, by the way. Gemini is way too eager. It just like does things like that, and you're like, wait, I didn't say do that. You just did it. Okay, cool. So that's why I think like Opus is so good at following instructions. And to be honest with you, that's like 50% of everything, right? Does it follow your instructions? Does it do what you ask it to do? Because the thing is, like, hallucinations, yeah, it's still a problem, but it's like 2% compared to like a year ago or 2 years ago, right? Like it's like 1/100th of the problem it was a year ago. Now the problem is, can these models actually do what you ask it to do? And will it do it in a way that's like, think of it like this, right? You can either do it like a junior developer, or like someone that doesn't know how to code, or someone that has very little coding experience, for example. Or let's just say it does it in a very low level way, like it doesn't think abstractly, it just does things like in the lowest level way you can think of. Or can it do things in a very high level way? That's really what matters to me. Max is already doing much better than Opus 4.5 on large code base, but it's hella slow. It is too slow for me. I think it is more precise. I think it is a like, for example, what I've noticed is like with Opus, it needs to run like 20 agents, right? It needs to run like 20 different agents just to get like one output, right? Whereas Claude, yeah, it's slower, but the thing is, what I've noticed is it's so precise. Like it just knows exactly what to search. I don't know what they've done there, but yeah, 5.2. I think 5.2 is definitely more precise. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, so what else should we? What other like prompt should we give it to test this out properly? I mean, there's already actually, let's just create a website. Why not? Let's just one shot a website. Do you guys know any themes we could for like very complex websites? I really want to see what Opus 4.6 can do. Have you tried the new Codex app? I have tried it. I actually have it open here. Tried it. I think it's really good. I think it's really, really good. This is like, honestly, I don't know. Claude needs to release this. Like Claude needs to release something similar to this. And I think they will. This is like like a lighter version of I don't know if you guys have heard of. It's very viral. Claude bot or Open Claude. Like this is a lighter version of that because you can run these automations, and these automations you can basically create a prompt. I'll just show you here. You can here create a name for an automation, choose a project, and add a prompt in, and that will run every single day. And not only that, I'm not sure about this yet, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you add in the prompt, access this specific skill, and skill has specific code in it, it will edit the code to execute that specific action that you want to execute. So it's really cool. Create a Swiss design inspired website design for a auto dealership company. I like that one a lot. Let's try this out. It's a very good one, guys. All right, let's try it out. This is going to take a while, I think, so we'll just wait a minute whilst it's doing it. But yeah, what do you guys think of the SVGs created so far? I think it's pretty decent. So yeah, these, well, like I don't know, this handle just doesn't seem right. This is kind of cool. It actually accesses the skill like straight away. Because the thing is, like, I don't see Opus right now accessing skill without you having to actually prompt it. So this is something I've just noticed right now, which is really cool. So it just literally accessed this skill. Very interesting. Very interesting. Screenshot codecs and tell 4.6 to one shot all. Yeah. Let me tell codecs and tell 4.6. Screenshot codecs. Oh, you want. Oh, okay. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's try this out. So you want it to create the codecs app, right? We can do that in a minute. I think we can definitely do that. Are you talking about the Codex app, by the way? 5.3 is out. You must be kidding me. There's no way five guys, this is this is getting a bit insane. Like how the no way 5.3 is out. I don't see it. Where is it, guys? I don't see it. You lied to me. Why did you lie to me? Come on, man. Is it actually out? Guys, we're just waiting for this to create this Swiss design website. Let's see if this does a good job. I mean, this is a lot. Like, this is definitely more output than Opus 4.5. I know. It's like, holy crap! Just look at this, guys. What the hell? This is one shot. There's no way. There's no way it's gonna be like absolute no way. It can't be. Like, I'm actually very intrigued to see what it's gonna shoot out. It's gonna be interesting. But to be honest, guys, like, I don't feel like it's gonna be better than 4.5 for some reason. At least like in terms of one shots, right? In terms of one shots, if you ask it to one shot something, it's going to be the same as 4.5 surely. I don't see a massive because the agentic coding is exactly the same. So I don't think one shots will show the actual improvement. I think, as I said, you need to take a look at the way it works with the code base. Okay, very interesting. Honestly, I've seen better outputs from. I've actually seen better outputs from um, Gemini. Like this just looks too basic. Like this is like something your dad will make, right? Like come on, come on. I don't think it's that good. I mean, well, let's just take a look at what's actually created. I mean, let's actually take a look at the actual website. No, wait, how do you actually access this? You can go here. How does that work? I don't know how that works. Weird. Anyways, all right. 6 looks less crazy than 4.5, right? It's not a huge difference. 5.3 Codex is rolling out on Codex CLI and desktop app. Is it going to be rolling out on the Codex app? Oh, you okay? Yeah, yeah. You mean the desktop app? Okay, got it. Okay, cool. That's cool. Do you guys think Codex is going to be significantly better than Sonnet? Sonnet 4.6. I mean, I don't know about this. Like, I don't think these buttons even work. Um, yeah, I mean, it's like very basic kind of. I mean, this is just a one shot, so it's not really a good test. But as I said, the only way to really find out if it works out very well is we need to integrate Sonnet 4.6 into an actual code base. So once they have it on Claude Code, then we can see. Have you tried OpenCore? No, I haven't. The reason I haven't tried it is because I feel like um, like it's too glitchy, it's too buggy. Like I tried to install it in my Mac, and maybe that's not the right way to do it. You guys can give some advice, but I just noticed it just wasn't working. Like nothing worked, and that's when it like launched like a few days. I tested it out a few days after. Maybe it's better now, but I have one issue. Like I'm not really good at OPSEC, so my only problem is if I load this up right and I'm just gonna have like a bunch of guys hacking my API keys and stuff like that, like I know that's definitely one big security concern. And the reason it's a big security concern is because it's one guy who made it in his free time. Like, what do you guys expect? Come on, do you guys expect like an app or sorry, like a software or a tool or a GitHub a repo made by one guy who literally sold a printing company? I think he sold a printing company, if I'm not mistaken, to have like a very high level secured app made. No, I don't think so. Love record dot DT studio. Oh yeah, bro, this is are you talking about Screen Studio? I made with 4.6 Opus. No way, Jose. I'm planning to set it up on a VPS, but that's worse, man. I'm telling you, that's worse. Like you can't set this up on a VPS, bro. I'm telling you. Like I know because I used to work. I actually have a VPS running, and I have like so many bro. I have like so many API keys on that VPS, and I'm just scared. Like one day someone's gonna just hack into it and just take all my keys. Like it's way too risky to have. Like in fact, I think it's worse that you guys are running it on a VPS and not a local machine. Honestly, like it's actually a lot worse. There's way too many security concerns there. I mean, by the way, just to let you guys know, I don't care about security. I genuinely don't care. I just ship. I don't care. But I'm telling you, as a guy that doesn't give a crap about security, that OpenClaw is very dangerous. You guys got to be very careful with OpenClaw because it's, as I said, it's like a massive infra that's made by one guy. He just released it on GitHub. He made it in I think a month or something. So I would rather just wait for Claude to make OpenClaw. Does that make sense? I would rather have the actual guys who own Claude to make something similar to OpenClaw rather than rely on a guy who's just like, he just made it in his spare time. I don't think that's actually a good idea. So yeah, I would be careful with running, you know, running all these different, these different cron jobs, and it's just way too risky. And keep in mind, when you guys have OpenClaw running, you are burning tokens like hell. So yeah. All right. Okay. What else should we one shot, guys? We got this Swiss website out. I think someone said something. I think someone said, what is it? Screenshot codex. You know what? That's actually a really good idea. Let's try this out. I want to see if it can do this. Can you can you once can you create the codex app UI front end? Let's just see. All right, what's going on here? All right, we've got to create a new one. I'll create a new chat, guys. Yeah, this is not an efficient way to do screenshots, but let's just do it. All right, it's gonna start making the Codex app. What's everyone saying? I ran it on a virtual machine just to test it out. Can I see a game? Yeah, we can do a game. So you ran it on a virtual machine. So as I said, like it's not something that is really worth my time right now as well. I mean, I don't really have a lot of things to automate, guys. Like I just code, so that's why I don't really understand. I mean, I do run a business as well where it could be useful, but it's like I just don't have an agent that's sort of running 24/7, just managing my business, just doing like stuff that I didn't ask for. It's just too risky for me, so I just will not use OpenCore for that reason. Um, all right, it's creating the the UI. Now, keep in mind, as I said, this is not really a good test because what you want to do is you want to see it run in a code base. Based on what I'm reading, seems that Opus 4.6 was targeted for other industries outside of tech. Interesting. I don't know. Do you actually think so? I'm actually very interested in this. So, what do you guys think of what do you guys think of what's it called? Sonnet 6 coming out. I think that do you think that is made for like I think that's probably made for coding, right? I think the agentic coding. I mean, just look at this, right? Look at this. How is it worse at agentic coding? 4.6. I don't understand that. And by the way, how did I run out of my context? Like, what was that about? Like, I just had to start a new chat because it finished the context limits. I thought I had a 1 million context window, but anyways. So, okay, this is kind of no way, guys, take a look at this. This is kind of crazy. This is the Codex app, right? How the hell did it just like literally duplicate that in like a few minutes? I think this is a very simple design, to be fair, but I want to ask it like, that's crazy. I mean, what's the same? I think the coloring is a bit off though. Wow, that's insane. So as you can see, just one shot the Codex app in like I don't know a few minutes. So is it better than Opus 4.5? Is it functional? No, it's not going to be functional. I mean, come on. It's just I think it's just the front end, right? So we could make it functional, but I don't want to use. This is just a Claude terminal, so oh, sorry, Claude desktop app. So we can't code anything useful here. If we do want to see its actual like power, use it in Claude Code. But I'm just waiting. Like I'm just like waiting. Like wait a minute. Do I need to upgrade Claude? Is it guys? Is it on the Claude code? Like is it in Claude Code right now? I don't think it is. I tested it out, but I don't think it is. Let's see. Oh, it's out. It's out, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's out, so we can test it out. All right. So now we're gonna test with a real code base. So I have like 30,000 lines of code. Listen, guys, I'm an actual. I actually develop things with Claude Code. Like I have this. Let me just show you what I've developed so far, so you guys have an idea and a bit of a background on what I've built. So we built this app, and this is getting like this is generating around 12K MRR, and it's completely vibe coded. So this is one of my apps. It's just a LinkedIn automation tool. We vibe coded this in like it took like 6 months. So this took quite a while, but everything here, all of this was vibe coded. It's got a Unibox. It's got a campaigns. It's got everything. You can run automations. You can run outreach. You have workspaces as well. It's basically any kind of LinkedIn automation tool you see. It's very secure. We've run very heavy unit tests and pen testing on it as well. And we literally, guys, we vibe coded this, and it's making around 10,000 MR. So just to let you guys know, like you can vibe code something and make money out of it. It's very possible. Um, just to show you the stripe that we have. This is connected to Linktify, obviously. So vibe coding is definitely possible. It can definitely make you money. Sorry, is what I meant. And make you a good amount of money. Like this subscriptions. This is Linktify. We're generating around. Let's see. This is the MR. Volume is right now 11,000 every month, pretty much. That was just last month, pounds. So that's like $13,000 from this app alone, which is completely vibe coded. How would you promote it? A lot of work. A lot of work. It's very hard. But it's possible to vibe code apps and make money out of it. So, if any of you guys are like are like skeptical about is vibe coding going to make you money? Oh my god, you guys are so like unaware how easy it is to make money with a vibe coding right now. It's not easy. I would say it's kind of like you do have to hustle a bit, but vibe coding can definitely like make you money. Like there's no doubt about it. So yeah. So anyways, we're gonna test out 4.6 with my code base. So this is what I'm building right now. This is a really cool project that I've been working on. So what I'm building is something called RNEs, and I want to test 4.6 out with this. RNEs is awesome. This is really cool. What do you host on? So I actually built that. I actually host that on Replit, which is really bad. But I made it 6 months ago when I had no idea about like Claude Code. Oh no, actually, I started that project 1 year ago. I used Replit because Replit was the best one, and then I switched to Claude Code. But I was on Replit there already, so that's why it's stuck on Replit, unfortunately. And I don't suggest anyone to use Replit for like if you want to make a production level software because you're just going to be tied into oh, you're just going to be tied into one thing. So what we're building is RNEs. This is my second app, and what this does, I don't know if you guys have heard of Clay.com. So Clay.com, it's a really cool software that basically creates like really cool automations and workflows in a Clay-like manner. So I decided, look, I want to make something like that, but I want it to be AI native, right? So what that means is, I'll give you an example, right? So this is like and imagine NA10 and Clay.com together. That's what I basically built, right? And we're still building it. We're testing. There's so many issues and bugs that we need to fix. And I think Opus 4.6, now that it's released, I really want to test this out. So just to give you guys what this looks like, right? So what it is, right? I just speak to this AI model, and it will create these It's going to hit API calls in. It's going to put all these API calls together, and basically, kind of how do you say, like put these API calls together and cascade and just like call each other. It has formulas, so like this will run only if this runs, or this will run only if this runs. So it's like NA10 a bit as well, but it's way more powerful for like agent decoding. Like you can literally ask the AI, I want you to create a workflow to connect with this integration and another integration. Yeah, I'm kind of locked in Replit too. Also, immediately regretted while comparing to other options, but already spent too much money. Yeah, so actually, the thing is, if you don't, you can still use Replit. What I would suggest is this is what I do. You can open a. It's very easy. You can search this up online, or I can show you how to do it. What I do usually is I go here, and I just this is actually the wrong one. So I just go here. If you want to run Claude code inside of Replit, you can actually just go here and you can search up how to install Claude Code on Replit. You can install Claude Code on Replit so you don't waste your credits. Uh, where are you? Where do you listen? So you can actually just run this command in a shell. In the shell here, so you run this like this. This is a shell. You literally just search up shell, and you can run Claude Code inside of Replit. This is what I do, just to show you, like, give you an example. As you can see, so you can run Claude inside of Replit, and then it will have access to your repo files. So yeah, that is not an issue at all. OpenCode 2, yeah, you can use OpenCode 2 inside of Replit too. Yep, you can use anything. So you're not really when I say locked in, you're not locked in with the coding. You're more locked in with like the hosting, because Replit hosting is a bit of a ripoff as well. If I'm honest with you, I think Vercel is much better. Vercel is significantly better. So as you guys can see here, so yeah, there we go. We got Claude Code running here. So if you guys want to run Claude Code, is it out? I can't see it in Claude Code. I don't think it's out for everyone. The reason I probably have it is because I'm a heavy user. I have 5 Claude Code subscriptions. I spend like $1,000 a month. I think more than that actually. Claude Code Max subscriptions. So I just have like 20 terminals running at the same time, just coding things up. And as I've said, it's already generating me very good revenue. So that's why I do it. Yeah, so it's probably not out for everyone. It's probably out for heavy users, just to let you guys know. But yeah, anyways, let's put this to the test. So I think you guys have seen what I'm building here. We're building a NA10 Clay.com kind of thing where you can speak to this AI model and it will create these workflows for you. And just to give you a few more things, so with this app that we're building, we have something called integrations. And what are integrations? Integrations are basically like API tools that you can connect with the app. There's access to 3,000 integrations, so you can put Prospeo here, which is an email enrichment tool, or you can put ICPs. You know, I'm mostly making this for like what's it called, like GTM, like people that do outreach. So if you do lead generation, this will be very useful for you. There's also LinkedIn, so you can actually connect with your LinkedIn account as well if you want to. And what that means is, for example, let's just say you wanted to create an automation. I want to create an automation which every single day checks my inbox, responds to leads. You can actually do that with the tool that I'm building. You just speak to the AI and it will create these kind of like workflows, all different. They're all connected to each other. So this one here, for example, is see, we have HubSpot. It searches through my HubSpot. It does a bunch of filtering and then it adds it to Google Sheet. Right? That took like 1 minute, and then this can run on a cron job every single day. So that's what we're building, and we need to test this out. We need to stress test this. Can Opus 4.6 find bugs better than Opus 4.5? That's the question. Can you review with my code base? Actually, 1 second. What's the context window? Because I think I saw that 1 million context. It still has 200,000 context. Interesting. Guys, you guys see this? You guys see this? 1 million? What is that about? Or why does 256K have better context retrieval than? But this is kind of crazy. I don't know. This is really good. 93%, right? I don't know how much Opus 4.5 is though. Yeah, this one. See, this is really good, right? So we want to see if Opus can find bugs in my code better than Opus 4.6, better than Opus 4.5. Is it free on Replit? What is free? You mean code? So let's just test this out. Can you run 5? Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. Can you review the code manually for any system or architectural bugs? We do have a few. Oh, I think I closed. All right. This is actually one bug as well. Can I switch the model here? All right, no. All right, let's see. Yeah. All right. This is one thing I already noticed. It is very good at accessing the right skills. When I used Claude before, it was not very good at this. It doesn't know when to access the skills. I would have to remind it to access the skills. But as you can see here, it knew straight away which skills to access, which I think is related to the long context retrieval improvement that it has, because it just knows, look, we have all these different skills and whatnot. I have 300 of free Gemini credits. Would you suggest upgrading to Opus or continue using Gemini? Honestly, mate, use Opus. I don't like Gemini at all. I just like, it's just not that good. It's actually, for me, it's actually to a point where when I was using it, it would mess up my code, and I would have to change everything. It's just, I don't really find it that good. Gemini. That's just my opinion, but you know, yeah. Let me check the SEC brand. All right, let's see. SQL injection risks more closely. Oh, SQL injections. All right. Looks like we found something already. Very interesting. Like, actually, this was never identified before. When I previously ran a session, it did not identify any SQL injection risks, but now it has almost instantly, which is very interesting. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. I do have another session running as well. So what I'm doing right now is we're just trying to identify. We're using Opus 4.6. If you guys are tuning in, like to identify any potential bugs with the system. So yeah, this is interesting. So as you can see here is 45,000 tokens. Use Pro Max. I use the highest level. I have like 5 subscriptions. I have 5 subscriptions. Like we spend around $1,000 a month on Claude Code subscriptions, only because, as I said, I see a huge advantage with using Claude Code Max. But I feel like if you really want to kind of take advantage, you need to really go ham. So that's why I have like 5 subscriptions. Context window up to 1 million tokens. Nope, it doesn't show that. That's why I'm confused, because it says 200,000 tokens. It says 200,000. In fact, this is confusing, right? It says 200,000, but it says 256,000 tokens in the thing. So yeah, like I don't see any 1 million. I don't see 1 million context. But on the eval, it does say that. Wow, what the hell is this about? So long-term reasoning. I don't know what this is. It's a bit confused. BFS, right? So 72% is kind of crazy, but it's not comparing to 4.5. This is comparing. How, guys? How is it like so? Like I don't really understand. How it's like it's not really that much better in like coding. Long-term coherence. So long-term, like context-wise, it's definitely a lot better. It's better than all the other models, which is insane. Cybersecurity, again. This is why. Oh wow, okay. Do you see all of this, right? Guys, one of the issues with vibe coding is security. And I think Opus 4.6 has saved us here. I was doing I was running Claude Opus 4.5. I was asking it to find security risks. It couldn't find these risks at all, like SQL injection. Bro, how the hell has Opus 4.6 just straight away identified? Wow, this is crazy. Wow. Okay. Can you fix these critical issues? Destination semaphore. Yeah, we need to do this as well. This short-term issue. So let's just take a look at how it codes now. This is 4.6 we're using right now. We're going to see if it can fix our issues, fix our bugs, fix our security issues. So yeah, guys, I think like when it comes to, because you guys will hear this a lot, right? When you're vibe coding, you have like senior developers. They'll say, "Oh, you know, vibe coding, it's not secure, guys. It's very insecure. You're gonna get your apps hacked if you vibe code." Not anymore. I don't think so. Have you tried using an OAuth MCP? No. Can you just you can go ahead and explain that to me? That's very interesting. What do you mean by that? OAuth MCP. I'm interested in that. I have now a clearer picture. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. With chain parameterized SQL template removals. Cool. So what do I notice already? As I've said, what I noticed already is I've noticed that it's basically discovered something in Opus 4.6, the discovery of like security issues, specifically security issues. I've noticed that it's so much better. Guys, this is a huge upgrade for everyone. Right now. Everyone's vibe coding. You guys are set for life. If you have been vibe coding for like past year and you just like being like, oh, I'm scared my apps are going to get hacked, I don't think that's going to become an issue anymore because Opus 4.6 has upgraded. And so specialized in secure login and database systems. I can't remember the source, however. Yeah, I mean, there's you know what? I need to get these kind of MCPs as well, like security ones and architectural improvements. There is one MCP that I'm using. It's quite new. It's called Claude Mem. Oh, it's a plugin, but it has an MCP inside of it. This is crazy, right? So let me just show you what this is. 377. So what Claude Mem is, and this is going to be the next big thing. I'm telling you guys, this is the next big thing. It's a memory system for Claude. Guys, this is amazing. Like it's literally able to get all my conversations. It's saving it in categories. It has the facts and narrative for each thing it saves, and then Claude can access it. Okay, if you guys want to access this, Claude Mem, called Claude Mem, so you guys can go ahead and install that. It's really, really good. It's got like, it's just released recently and it has like 23,000 stars on GitHub. So this is blowing up right now. I think it's number 1 on GitHub. So I would definitely suggest everyone to install this plugin right now. This is a really good plugin. And what I can actually do, oh wow, there's actually a lot of wow, it's done quite a lot actually. Is it faster is the question. So it's just keeping summaries in RAG. Yes. So it indexes everything. It literally, so it has these post tool hooks. If you see here, right, post tool use. Every time it makes an update to the code base, it updates the memory as well. So if I just show you here, it's actually updating everything live. It's updating everything live. Batch row status updates, atomic JSONB. This is literally what it's just done now. Fixed redos vulnerability. And what is the advantage of that? Well, the thing is, when Claude Code is going to remember, it's going to basically say something, it's going to find a bug. But when you open a new session, it forgets that it found that bug. So what happens is when it makes a change to a code, it regresses, it goes backward, right? So the issue with that is you're just going to keep regressing and you're going to have more bugs come in. So what this solves is it will look at it will index its past issues similar to what it's trying to fix and make sure that the solution it comes up with bypasses that previous issue it caused. How much better is it relative to 4.5? I can't tell you right now, but I've already noticed a few improvements in terms of how it uses tools and security. It's much better at security, guys. Like so much better, like 100 times better. I mean, there's no way I would have like just this alone, right? I asked it, can you find any vulnerabilities? These vulnerabilities were not found with 4.5, not at all. So if you guys are if you guys are vibe coding right now and you're worried about vulnerabilities and security issues, as I said, it's no longer an issue. It's gone so much better at analyzing these security issues. If I just go over the cybersecurity vulnerability reproduction, look how much better it is. This, by the way, 15% is crazy. By the way, it's significantly higher than I was expecting. This is by the way the kind of, I would say security is like the one thing senior developers or like you'd have to hire a senior developer for, but right now I don't think so. Now I think Old Codes has solved that issue. Security has been solved, guys. Security has been solved. So now you can go ahead and vibe code and you don't have to worry as much. All right, let's see. Memory leak. Okay. Okay, fix the memory leak. Let's just see. All right. Memory leak. Safe evaluator. Block patterns. Parse data view object to create. No. Yeah, this seems right. Oh, it's done. Okay, cool. Done already. Nice. Constructor, proto, blocked patterns. Okay, let's do another round of review. Can you do another round of review and review all the changes you just made? How much better is it? Summaries and RAG. Yep. All right. Have you guys any questions so far about my experience with Claude Opus? Or do you guys want to test anything out? Do you guys want to see it in action? Do you want a one-shot app? Can do anything, guys. I can probably just make a Replit app right now. Should I do that? Should I deploy a Replit app with Claude? If you guys have any ideas, let me know. We can start testing. Like, we can actually create a real app with Opus 4.6 and see what's up. All right. Cool. Now it's compacting. Yeah. So this is a cool thing, right? We're using the mem system, and every time it compacts, this is what I like. This is what I love about this RAG system that we have access to right now. So every time it compacts, it will save the entire session, and everything and a summary into another, yeah, as you can see, you just saved it into another index, right? And what that basically means is it will not, even if it automatically compacts, it won't lose its context anymore. Make an app that makes clips for shorts from your streams. Yeah, that's a really good one. We can try this out, like Opus clips, right? I want to try it with Replit because, like, I can't be bothered to. Yeah, I just can't be bothered. Oh wait, that won't work. We need to use. Let's take a look. Does it have access to 4.6 already? Let's just design something simple. Just make the front end for a app like Opus.clips. I'll just make the front end, and then we'll have Claude code for Opus 4.6. Make the rest. All right, this is doing its magic. Self-review. Let me read the critical sections. Yeah, so now it's doing a self-review. It's seeing. This is how I do it, by the way. If you guys want to know my process, when I vibe code with something like Opus, I ask it to complete a set of tasks, and then I ask it to review everything is completed. Um, usually I create plans, but I only plan things out if it's like a new feature or, if it's like a really annoying bug that's like super hard to pinpoint. Because yeah, that requires planning, but or like a very sensitive area where if you change this part of the code, it affects other parts. So that's when I plan. But usually, like for like simple fixes, I just say just do it, and then I just ask it to review the code. It's done like 3 times until everything is perfect. So that's the process that I follow, and I'm pushing out production level apps doing that. So production level apps that are safe and secure, and that you can actually generate revenue with. Like as I said, I'm making like right now with our app we hit around this is around 12,000 MR. So just last month, we just hit like a massive amount, and we've been doing this for a while, guys. So definitely can make money with live coding. All right, let's just wait for very convenient. Yeah, it's so convenient. I love it. They just go here and just be like, yeah, just do this for me, please. But I do need to install shell Claude code on this shell. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to install Claude code inside of Replit. So as you can see, I just copy this, go on shell, boom, npm install. Easy as that. Apparently I messed up. Okay, no, it did work. Okay, let's see if it worked. Boom. There we go, guys. How simple was that? All right. Now you can access Claude code inside of very convenient tool like Replit. So yeah, you need to actually do this. Copy. Yeah, so if you click on the link, sometimes it bugs out, so you have to copy the link. All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. This is huge. What is huge, brother? What's huge? All right, front end design. You know what? It's doing the work. Which is all right. It's just doing the front end design right now. So this is Replit, but I want to test out 4.6. After it's done, it's like the initial mockup. Hey yo, yeah, it's awesome, right? You can just like go here and just get Claude running, as simple as that. There's something called teammates. There's a new feature they've added. Security review. I don't know. Have you guys got access to this? It's called teammates. You guys know what I'm talking about? They don't have it now. Yeah, so they're going to release something new. Yeah, the MCP part, right? You mean the context retrieval, right? Like it's got a session start here as well. I mean, just this is insane, right? Like next steps, review is complete, and it just remembers. Oh, like holy crap! We can just like index all this, find out exactly what it's done previously, and make sure there's no regression. Awesome. New issues found your review, not regression. Update row columns missing pending quality check. Ah, Can you identify if we update this won't cause a regression? Yeah. All right. No, I don't want you to implement the backend. All right. So I don't know if let's just see. So we're getting the we're testing 4.6. We're just waiting for we're just waiting for the front end to show up so that then we can move over to Claude 4.6 to see how nicely you can finish this app, which is basically someone suggested that we make a clipping app, so like it can clip like streams and whatnot into like short forms. And I want to add one more thing as well. I know Opus clips. I don't know if they have this, but I want to add it. I want to make a very simple version where you literally can just clip this video and just like shoot it into like YouTube or TikTok. I think YouTube shorts automatically by connecting it through directly through YouTube. And I have a really good way to do this. I think we can use Pipe Dream. Pipe Dream is really good. All right, waiting for this to finish. And then this one, yes, guys, we are coding 2 apps at once. It's kind of nuts with Opus 4.6. It close all these tabs. Yep, saves us a lot of tokens, I guess. Just found out the MCP yesterday. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, like it's just like kind of nuts that this got like launched recently and how good it is. I just found out about it today, bro. Like you're not late. No one is late right now. I mean, this is nuts. It's got 23,000. It's just launched. This might be one of the biggest kind of the best. I think this is the best plugin in like the plugin marketplace. So this is extremely insane. And I'm using it right now, and it's extremely useful. Like it's actually helping. It's actually making the code so much better. Like, do you guys see that? It just analysis of potential pre-existing bugs, and it just saved it instantly, and now it's indexable. Wow. All right, let's see. Wait, this is something different. What's this one? All right, let's see. All right, so this is the Clip Genius app. I don't like the UI that much. Guys, should I just like make this like? I'm trying to think if I should just make this free. Let me fix the issues identified. I really don't like this UI. It's horrible. So we're gonna ask Opus 4.6 to make it better. So let's test this out, guys. Let's test out if Opus 4.6 can make the UI better and how quickly it can implement the backend. So, all right, we're just waiting for Replit to finish this, and then we'll move on to Opus. And by the way, guys, like I don't like Replit because like this run itself, like all this would probably cost me like $30. I mean, it's just one prompt and it's going to cost me $30. Whereas if you purchase like a few Claude Code subscriptions, you get like 1,000 times more use. I just don't understand Replit in that sense. Like, this is such a ripoff. It's honestly a massive ripoff. I mean, I don't blame Replit because at the end of the day, right? So they are using they are using the Claude Code API. Oh, sorry, the Anthropic API. So they have to make some profit. So you know, but obviously these guys are subsidizing their costs because they own the API, they own the actual software. So for them, it's easy to charge much less for way more output. All right. Okay. I don't care about this. All right. Let's start. Okay. So how do you guys suggest we improve the UI? What prompt should I give it to improve the UI? And also, I want you guys to code with me in a sense like, what features do you want to add? Wait, is this working without my permission? The hell? Bro, it's still working. Yeah, so like I don't want to make. I want to add something like a little twist, where it's like, okay, this is, or make it a bit better, or kind of like this will get. This is what is going to get the attention of people. So, what do you guys suggest? Like, what should I prompt? What should I like add to this app? This clipping app. I mean, we have Opus Clips, right? But what is Opus Clips missing out on that we should add to this app? What do you guys suggest? Use planning mode first. Yeah, we will use planning mode. That's a good idea. But I also want your like you guys probably use these clipping apps, right? So we can ask Claude. I want you to do some research on Opus store clips and competitors. Find So this is how I do it, right? This is a really good idea. What you want to do if you're building something that's like a competitor or another product, what I would do is before you build a product is just like find all the features and all the complaints that people you have about the different apps, and then see what you can add differently to your software that can make it stand out a bit. And if you guys want to make money with any like vibe coding app, it's actually not that hard. Like you just have to have like one or two things that kind of make it stand out that people complain about because Opus Clips, right? So like you could say that everyone is using that. Yeah, fine, right? But there's a lot of people that don't want to use it because it just doesn't have that one thing it needs. So you just need to kind of find your ocean, your blue ocean, right? So how I would do it is before you build any vibe coded app, just say, look, I want you to find my competitors, find out what they're doing wrong based on reviews, and see what we can add or simplify in our app to make it better in terms of UX, and functionality. All right. So now what we're doing is we ask Opus, I want you to go out there. I want you to search all of our competitors and see what they're doing wrong. Like you just gotta like you can use these models to your advantage, guys. You can actually find out, hang on a minute, maybe I just gotta do this and at least maybe I can take like 5, maybe 20% of Opus or their audience just by adding one or two features that just make it stand out, right? So yeah, that's what I do. That's how I build apps. So yeah, we're building a just to for you guys that are listening in, we're building a clipping agent with Opus 4.6. We're just testing it out, and we're seeing if it can, how well it's going to perform in terms of like a one shot. So we're just doing some research now. We're going to see, okay, cool. Um, what can we do to improve? What features can we add to improve our own app that could make it stand out a bit? So yeah, testing it out. Let's wait for this. All right. Okay. And we'll have another Claude session running. Claude. We actually ask you to improve the UI. I think it has access to the front end skills, right? No, front end design. Okay. Yeah, keep it as simple as that, boys. I don't say more than that. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Good. The code base exploration is complete. Give some UI reference to begin with. I mean, I'm just testing it out. I'm not. I don't want to actually build a good app here, guys. I'm just want to see how good Opus is. So I'm just giving you like the simplest prompt you can imagine, and just seeing, how good is Opus like 4.6 compared to the previous Opus 4.5. That's all. So yeah, we're just testing it out right now. And for this one, I want to see how good it is at researching potential opportunities. So yeah, we're just testing it out. We're not actually building. Oh, we could potentially. I think what I might do is I'll probably just launch this for free, just for like marketing. I thought they would release Sonnet 5. I thought that too, and I think Sonnet 5 is going to be so much better. Give the same task in both versions. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I wanna see how Opus 4.5 compares. So let's just take a look at the comparison. Let's switch the model. How can you not? Ah, you can't switch. You can't switch to 4.5. What is this, by the way? They have high effort. Okay. Da, da, da. Yeah, you can't switch to Opus 4.5. I mean, we could do a comparison, but yeah, I wish you could switch. All right, so now it's going to start improving. Let me just do this. Boom. All right. Why is this taking so long? Has it gone a bit slower? I don't know. It's taking very long. Okay, who has access to Opus 4.6 here? Who's using it right now? Anyone in the chat? Anyone using Opus 4.6, or is it like just like a few people that have access to it? I have no idea. All right, let's see. Okay, finally. Oh, 0 tools used. Okay, I think that's not right. Okay. All right, so this is good, but um, okay. Generate short form, unresolved user frustration. Okay, the same core problem surfaces repeatedly. Unreliable AI clip selection. There we go, guys. So this is actually like this is actually a very hard task to complete, by the way. Popped up when I logged in. Yep, same. Is this Sonnet 5? This is not Sonnet 5, it's Opus 4.6. Because I thought Sonnet 5 was going to come out, but yeah, it's not. So, okay, so let's read this, guy. So we just asked Opus to do some research on like competitors and see like, what kind of problems they come across with these clipping agents. And, I just want to see like, okay, what kind of novel insights does it have? And to be honest with you, right, so I don't know about this one because AI clipping selection is unreliable everywhere. Every tool produces only 10 to 30% of usable clips. Users waste time sifting through garbage. This is a really good one, and I think like if you have like a really good app that can solve the most one of the biggest problems with your competitors, you will become number one, right? So obviously with agents and AI, it's going to be hallucinations. If you're making clipping agent, it's going to be this one right here, right? People don't know why it's so unreliable and like whatnot. So this is going to be the most important one. Every tool produces 10 to 30% of usable clips. Users waste time sifting through garbage. So if you're going to make this, we need to solve this one problem. Like that's the only thing that's going to really matter. So what I want to test is I like to do this. We need to find a novel way to fix this. Like, is there some API that we can use, some library that we can use to solve this problem? Missing punchlines and can't follow multi-speaker conversations. Focus on narrative. The number one most requested feature across all tools. Add a feedback loop. Ah, interesting. I think this is quite interesting. No real editing after generation. So, so do you see all of this, right? So what I've just done is I've asked the AI model, look, I want to make this clipping agent. Now there's hundreds. Oh wow, guys! I just asked Opus 4.6 to update the UI right now. This looks a lot better. Wow, guys! It was horrible when I was asking. I think this one. I think Replit uses Opus 4.5. I just asked 4.6, can you improve it? And so much better. I mean, this is brilliant. Wow, this is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better for sure in terms of the UI. I've just noticed because it just did a massive upgrade. All right, let's continue making it. Let's continue allowing it to upgrade that UI. So CapCut is free and handles 80% of what these paid tools do. The entire paid category is vulnerable. To justify a subscription, we need to nail things that CapCut can't do. Actually works. Doesn't make users bounce to another editor. Learning AI. Okay. So I do like these suggestions. However, I want to build something that's free, number one. I don't care about the payment. I just want to get users. Number two, I do want to make a really good product. But number three is we understand the biggest pain point is the selection. Can you do some research online that like different libraries we can use, different maybe APIs that we can use that can really nail down selection? So we're trying to hack our way into making a good app by asking Claude to do some research into finding libraries or APIs that can be used to improve the clipping. So this is the issue with a lot of clipping agents based on the research. Is this number one is AI clipping selections is unreliable everywhere. So if we want to make something like this, we have to sort this one problem out, and we can be number one in this space, right? So this is really the only thing. This is really the only thing that like everyone is kind of let down by is the clipping. So it's like, how do you make the clipping better, right? And I just asked Opus 4.6, can you do some research and find out what libraries there are that can save us some time? Because you guys want to make like a very high level infrastructure app. You can't just go ahead and expect Opus or these models to make everything in one go. Number one. Number two, you don't want to waste time building everything when it's already there. So this is very important. What I usually do is when I build these apps is I do heavy research beforehand to find out how do I make this easier for myself. Right? You guys, there's so many different libraries out there that will just like make this so much easier. So anyways, if you guys are tuning in, by the way, we are making a agent with Opus 4.6. We're trying to see how much better it is versus Opus 4.5. And we're seeing if there's any improvements really, with the coding side of things, because that's what we do. We just code. We just vibe code all day. Right. Both research running. Interesting. So it's definitely able to use you guys can see here it's definitely using the agents. It just seems way more organized. I don't know how to say like Opus 4.5 was definitely less organized. I can see there's way more like it's just more how do you say like it's like able to coordinate with the agents so much better. I've noticed. It's something that you can't really like if you have a bit of experience with using Claude, you will understand what I mean. Because when I was using Opus 4.5, it's just kind of like random agents, random skills. Whereas right now, it just knows I need to use this skill or I need to use this agent. So this is kind of cool. Like I see some differences here for sure. If you guys want to know if there's any difference so far, so and the UI in the UI sense, it's definitely a lot better. I mean, because I asked 4.5 to create it and it was horrible, and when I asked 4.6 to do it, it did make a decent upgrade, but I actually want to see if we can improve this further. There any way to improve the code plus CSS plus UI further? Please review properly. I'm not going to give it any skills or anything like that. I don't want it to be like every other AI vibe coded app. All right. So let's just see if we can improve it further. Guys, we're doing a test with a real code base here, by the way, with Sonic 4.6. Yeah, I don't know why this is just taking so long. I think it is gone a bit slower. To be honest with you guys, I think it's a bit slower than 4.5 from what I can see. 4.6 is definitely a bit slower. All right. So, have you guys used any clipping agents before, by the way? Has anyone used any clipping agents in the past? I'm interested in that. Oh, the upgrade functionality doesn't work. I think you just missed this out. Dashboard. These are mock clips. Export clip, upload, dashboard, videos. So let's just take a look at this. View clip. Does it actually have a real video here? No, it doesn't. All right, cool. Export clip. Share. All right. Cool. All right, so we're just waiting for this now. We're trying to see, can we hack our way into making a really good app? Okay, I just spent $20 in like 10 minutes on OpenRoute for 4.6, but it is so damn good. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? It is really good. I'm using it now. Yeah. I think like the differences are very kind of subtle, but they're noticeable. So like you have to be coding with vibe coding for a decent amount of time. Because I feel like, by the way, when it comes to testing these models, if you're vibe coding, you will notice the difference. If you're just using it to like write a PDF, like of course you're not going to see anything. But like vibe coding and stuff like that, like you can notice like it's more organized, it's more structured. It's a better leader. Like it can work with the agents a bit better, and it can identify like security issues and whatnot much better. But why are you spending on why are you paying Open Router? I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a little hack, and I don't know if I can actually say this. If you guys want to save money on Claude code and you want to get the max subscriptions, this guys is something that I don't like to tell anyone about. I don't want to. You know what? I'm just gonna give it away. You guys can purchase these subscriptions for like 1/3 the price. Claude 20. Oh crap. Okay. Oh no. Why did I show you guys this? No. I didn't want to show you guys this. In what ways is it better? So it's better in a few ways. So I'm using it now. So it's better in one way, which is it's more organized, more structured. Like it knows what to call, it knows the skills to use, it knows the agents to call, and it's better at analyzing like security risks. So I think it's got like I don't know, definitely smarter in a sense. Definitely a bit smarter. I'm gonna get a max subscription. So yeah, what I was gonna show you guys, if you guys want to get max subscriptions for very cheap, why did I show you guys this though? I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done this. You know what? There's only like 20 viewers on, so you guys can go ahead and you know buy like hack your way into this. So you guys can search the Claude Code ZTU, you get the first one, and you can get these subscriptions for like 1/4 of the price. I don't know. This is actually a shared account. I wouldn't do that one. I would do this one. So it does work. I've used it. I've used it before. I'm gonna start using it now as well. But these are basically like 1/3 of the price, and you get like same usage, literally the same. The only thing is you're gonna have to keep purchasing it. So when your 1 month subscription finishes, you have to purchase it again. But yeah, like it's like 1/4 of the price. So you guys want to save yourself like a few $100s every month, and you want to get a massive amount of context. This is what I do. All right, and I didn't even want to give that away, but I did. Are you going to try at 5.3? I am definitely going to try 5.3, of course, but I've kind of lost hope in Codex. Like I don't like it's just not for me, man. It's a bit too slow. It doesn't really like think like it doesn't really go that deep into the code, but it just depends on what you use it for. All right, nailing clip selections, zero cost pipeline. Okay, FMPEG, extract audio from uploaded video, transcription. Okay, clip selection, analyze transcript or full video. Okay. Huh. These are very interesting suggestions. I far prefer Claude. I, I know about these sites, but I'm worried that Anthropic will ban. Bro, just use a proxy, man. Use a proxy. Like Anthropic will not IP ban you. Number one. Number two, because they don't care. Like, why the hell are these even in the, like, why the hell are there these subscriptions in the first place? Obviously, Anthropic is making it cheaper for certain people, or they give them free subscriptions, and then these guys just sell it out. But they won't ban you. And also, like, even if they do ban you, so what? Like, just change your IP. Like, it literally takes a minute to change your IP. This is not something that I'd worry about. Claude overcoding, so 100%. Claude is so much better. Anthropic will refund you if they ban you. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how. Like, I've never been banned. I have like 10 course subscriptions. I've been doing this for quite a while, where we get much cheaper these cheaper subscriptions, and I haven't had any issues. So if you guys wanna take that, if you guys want to purchase a subscription for like 1/4 of the price, just go ahead and you'll get what you need. And it's not a scam. It's legit. It's happened to me. They banned me on 28th day. They refunded me the $100. Bro, so you got a you got your $100 back, and they banned you. Like, what? That's awesome. That's what I would want. I'd rather want that. So what I would do is I would like them to ban me on the 28th day, because then I get my money back as well, right? So, and then just make another account. But then obviously, you have that risk of like they might ban your card. But that's why, I mean, if you use these ones, it's not going to be tied to you because it's an actual account, right? So you get an actual account, and they send you a link. You click on the link, you get the subscription gifted. Yeah, right. Exactly. Like, bro, like, I want to. Please ban me, Anthropic. I want. Please ban me. That's awesome. So let's see this. Why did Stack win? Gemini 2.5, 2.0 Flash, Grok, Whisper. Okay. So what it's suggesting is that we use Gemini 2.5 Flash for clip selection after we use this. So should we just one-shot this, guys, with Opus 4.6, the backend? Okay, let's create a plan. Create a plan on how the UX is, how we can connect this two-phase approach to our backend. What kind of API keys and what subscriptions do I need? I should probably just use voice to text. Sorry. All right, we're going in. We're going in. We're going to make the clipping agent with 4.6, and we're going to see how good it is. All right, bro. What? It was a bit different a second ago. Well, it was actually significantly different. I don't know if this is actually better than the other one. I don't like this. Come on. God damn, this doesn't look good. It was actually better a second ago. I'm actually going to ask it to revert. All the changes you made look bad. I like some, but most, like the coloring change, is horrible. That's just like so bad. Yeah, I don't like this. It looks just too, like, what is this button? I mean, yeah, don't like the change. Yeah. If you guys are tuning in, we are coding with Opus 4.6. We're trying to see how much better it is. Enterprise deal to people in low income countries. Yeah, that's it. So that's exactly it. So they are basically, they give, I mean, it's that, but also there is something called, I think there is like a startup credits. Like, if you create a new, I believe if you create a new one and you use Claude for long enough, they actually give you free credits. I think it's like for 1 month. So that's one thing. And yeah, they do give away free starter credits, free credits to, or cheaper rates for lower income countries as well. So yeah. So see what's going on here. All right. Typography. Let's do that. Let's do everything. Let's do everything, guys. Okay. I just want to see. I just want to go crazy. I want to see what the UI can look like. I want to see what it can do. The UI. So I'm just gonna select yes to everything. You know. Yeah. Why is it cheaper? That just came in. So I said this already. So it's cheaper because I mean, this site is really good if you want to get really cheap subscriptions for anything, right? So the reason it's cheaper is because as the guy said, it's like in certain countries they make provide a lower rate, and so don't get this one, by the way. Get this one. You need a private account because that's going to be shared with someone else. So yeah, certain countries is going to be a lot cheaper, and they basically give you a good better rate. This one, wait, I don't know. I thought it was. Oh, did you guys already purchase the? I had one showing up and it was like it's $80. I think some of you guys already purchased it. So which one of you guys purchased that and just stole all what was left? You took all the stock. God damn it, man! I shouldn't have shown you guys this. That's a really bad idea for my part because now we have this one. Oh, you didn't buy anything. Then who was it? Someone just came in, took my little secret, and just bought the cheap subscription. And now there's none left. So you guys have to be very early on this because they get taken very quickly. So you guys have to be like, boom, everyone is just like going ham on it now. So you guys got to go in and just purchase it as soon as it's like there. So someone's already purchased, like in this video alone. I know for a fact someone just went in and just purchased what was left. So now the stock, the very good one, that was like $80, it's gone now. So we don't have that now. You have to pay $120 for the $200 subscription. I mean, look, it's still good. Like you're paying $120 for a $200 subscription. You are saving around $80. So it's all right. Just curious. Would have to chance billing address through to be that country. No, no, no. You can do any country. VPS to even try it. No, you don't need to. You don't need to VPS at all. It's code, so you don't need no VPS to do it. You can do it on your PC. Yeah, yeah. So let's see what's going on here. It's making some changes. I like the coloring more. It's better now. And apparently it's going to add some typography. So take a look at that. This UI, you know what it is. It is what it is. Let's go here. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit slower. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm worried about the IP thing. I need to buy proxy with a VPN. Accidentally typed VPS. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely buy a proxy. It's like $2. So go ahead and purchase a proxy, and you will get the. You will not get banned, but you will probably. I mean, I don't think you're going to get banned anyways. But if you do get banned, at least you have a different IP. And as I said, like I'd actually want Anthropic to ban me because apparently they refund you. So even if you use it for like 30 days, they'll just refund you. So you can just get a free subscription basically. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Why did Anthropic ban you? What did you do? What the hell? That's what I'm confused by. What did you do for Anthropic to ban you? Like, what are you coding, bro? What are you coding? Like, actually. All right. Okay, so they updated the UI. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't like this coloring here, but it's for now. It is what it is for now. It's pretty good, pretty decent. I'm not gonna ask it to do more. Good enough for me. All right. Now what it's doing is backend pipeline is trying to see. I want to know if is this calling a planning agent, which is like a lower, like a more stupid agent, right? When it does the plan thing. I think it does that, right? So like it calls a planning agent. Not sure. But yeah, guys, if you guys are tuning in, we're building a app with Opus 4.6. We're testing it out. We're trying to see like what can we do with Opus 4.6. What's like better about it? All right. So it's creating the plan now. And we're gonna see if we can one shot the backend for this app with Opus 4.6. We just want to see, right? It's created the plan. Now it's created the plan. Cool. How many errors are we gonna face? Like what's gonna break? What's gonna work? Is it gonna be able to one shot this whole software? Like not production ready, but at least like, okay, let me just test it. Does it work? Okay, it works. Cool. Next step. Know what I mean, you get what I'm saying, boys? All right. So here it is. Here's the plan. What you need, all three grok. Okay. So that's easy. Let's do this now. I don't want to show you guys the API key, so let me just quickly stop this. So I'm just going to sign up to Grok quick, and we're going to get the API key. We're going to test out building this one clip agent quickly. The one clipper agent, one shot clipping agent. Boys. All right, let's see API keys. Create API key. Boom. Main. 7 days. Submit. All right. Gemini. I'm actually banned from Gemini, by the way, guys. I'm banned from Gemini. So I don't know if I can use that, fortunately. All right, let me copy this. I'll put the screen back on. All right, let's try again. Submit and copy. Okay, done. Back to the screen. All right, how do you get banned from Gemini? I don't know, actually. It's quite interesting. I don't know how I got banned. Because like I was like running automations, like browser automations with it, and they just banned me for some reason. Yeah, not good. Bad. How sorry. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, so let's see this. What does it actually look like? User drops in file, boom, boom, boom. All right, clips ready. Hosting stage, WebSocket, dashboard, export download, 2 parts per sync. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yes. All right, time. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's see what it's gonna do. Let's see what this can do. Can you get banned by Claude? I think you can get banned by Anthropic, yeah. But just make another account. Simple as that. I mean, like you're not tied to like it's not gonna affect your life because you can just make another account and you can just easy peasy if you wanna like make a subscription, you can do it. They don't really care that much about like um what you build as long as it's not illegal and you don't use it for nefarious reasons. So I wouldn't really be worried about getting banned anyways unless you're doing some weird stuff. So yeah. But yeah, this is as I said, so if you guys want to get like a really good deal on the Claude Max subscriptions and you want to save like hundreds of dollars, I would go on Z2U, Claude code Z2U, just go on the first link. These guys will give you these guys will give you very good deals. And it's interesting because I just said like, oh, this is where you want to purchase it. Someone's already purchased one of the they've already taken out the stock. And I've only got like a few views here, so I don't know how that's possible. I mean, I make a new account every month, free grace period for like 15 days extra free. Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah. Um, I don't think there's enough. Like, I don't really like doing that because like you get such a small context, like you get such a small amount of tokens. So I would rather just go here and go on Z2U and purchase the better subscription. Yes. Okay, boys. Oh my god, it's doing it. It's doing it, guys. It's making our clip an agent. We're making a clip an agent. All right. Okay. This is looking good. This is looking good. This is looking good. Yes. Do you guys have any questions so far about how performing? All right. Let's take a look at. So this is what it's built so far. It's just one shot of this UI. Why is it doing this? Start clipping. It's free. How's that supposed to work? It's not connected. Clearly. How do you even upload? Okay, you just click on this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. You can even upload a URL. Alright. No, I get a max every month, so token ain't the issues. Do you get 20x though? What's the team feature about? Yeah, so they're trying to release like this is kind of cool. Claude Teams skill. I don't know what it is. Update. So this is gonna be kind of sick. I don't know what it is. So basically, yeah, orchestrate. Yeah. This is the one, right? So, oh wait a minute, did they just release this now? I think they just released this now. I didn't see this before. Okay, yeah, there we go. This one, experimental agent teams. So it's like you can basically have like multiple Claude sessions working with each other. So it's like agent to agent. So one agent can actually communicate and get a response back of the other agent. So it's like instead of just calling the agent and the agent like does complete the tasks, it'll be like, okay, I just did this, and the other agent knows what it just done. It's like a real team, right? So it's like you get the main Claude, which is kind of supervising those agents properly, rather than just calling it, waiting for it to complete the tasks, and then getting a response. It's more like a ping pong, right? So that's what it's kind of. That's what they're trying to build is an actual team, agent team kind of system, which is really cool. I think that's going to be very big. All right. Yes, the colors are much better. I'll do that just a bit more. But these are empty. Let me ask it to fill this. Oh, I can't do that. Can you fill the iPhone? Oh, iPhone. All right. Let's see this WebSocket. So this is really good because just the way it implements it is improved. So it's using a WebSocket and it knows straight away instead of it doesn't need to use SSE, which is like a different way to interact with where the front end interacts with the back end. It knows in this case it needs to use a WebSocket because it's like it needs a direct line to what's going on. So one thing I've already noticed is implementation is so much better, right? Implementation is a lot better. It's creating this, and it's like so much more organized, guys. Like, just take a look at this, right? It doesn't try to put everything in one file. It's breaking it down like an actual developer, like a senior developer. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Is the audio too low? Is it too high? Just want to make sure that you guys can hear me very well. Well enough. All right, phase two is on now. Phase four, front end wiring. It's. I'm interested in seeing how this is going to work. Like, if it's actually going to one shot this clipper. Oh wow! See, I just asked it to fill it in now, and it's done a very good job. Like, this is really good. Yeah, this is really good. This looks insane. This looks insane. So yeah, good. Yeah, we're just waiting. We're waiting to see what's going on. Demo clips. All right. Do you guys have any questions so far? Phone mock-up. Boom. That's done. And now it's wiring the back end with the front end right now. And what I'm gonna do is after it's done the wiring, I just want to see like, okay, is there any issues, any bugs? You guys can try it out after it's launched. You guys can take a look and just see how it is, how it performs. There's gonna be a load of bugs, but it is what it is. All right. And actually, I'm actually interested, right? So it's not going to be production level, but I do want to see like, okay, once I ship it, you guys are going to be able to try out straight away. And I just want to see like, okay, how good is this going to be? Like seriously, how good is this gonna be? I mean, usually when I ship these apps with vibe coding, I have to like find out all these little bugs everywhere. But I feel like it's actually gonna be able. I think it's gonna be one. It's gonna be able to one shot this into production. Genuinely speaking, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be able to one shot this into production. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's gone a lot better. Like Opus 4.6 is genuinely a decent amount better. And the reason I can tell, as I've said, I'm using it now, and I can see a lot of differences with how it's coding this. So yeah, it's very subtle, but you can see the difference. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, so I want to change a few more things in the UI whilst we're waiting for that. Okay, cool. So there's no videos and no clips, so that is really good. There's no more like more code demos anymore, so that's cool. And upgrade to pro doesn't work. I don't really want this button here. Can we remove the upgrade to pro button? Can you remove the upgrade to pro button? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's almost there, guys. It does feel smarter. Yes, 100%. I mean, like, I can't wait for Sonnet 6. I think that's going to be much better because it has like 1 million context window. And honestly, like, you know, I feel like Sonnet 6 is going to be. No, sorry, why did I say 6? I meant 5. I feel like Sonnet 5 is just everyone's going to be using that, right? If Opus 4.6 has much better, I can't imagine. I can't imagine what Sonnet 5 is going to be like because they haven't worked on Sonnet for a while. So obviously they want to give us something that's kind of nuts, right? So yeah, we're using Opus 4.6. If you guys are interested, we're building this app. We're building a clipping agent. We're trying to see like if it's going to be able to one shot it into production. And I want to really I'm gonna release it for free, by the way, guys. If you guys are interested, I'm just gonna like launch it. I'm gonna publish it, and you guys can use it straight away. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because like why not? You know what I mean? So yeah. And we're also gonna do you know what? Let's open up another one. Let's do another one. Let's do another session. All right. I want you to do some research online on our competitors, their SEO, how they rank these clipping agent websites up to on Google search, and create a plan for SEO and start implementing it. And we're just gonna go ahead and just implement the SEO plan right away because like I feel like it's easy. Everything is in place. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try that. Okay, doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's a bunch of buttons that don't work, unfortunately. Um, let's try this one. All right, so the console. So we're testing it out now. We're testing out what it's built. I want to see how good it is. All right. There's no logging. Actually, there is logging. There we go. There we go. It's logging. Ah, processing failed. Yeah, it didn't one shot it. So guys, it didn't one shot the app. Sorry guys. Let me end this live right now. Gonna end it. It didn't one shot it. No, let's just see. Wait, why can't I see the bloody failure logs? I don't see what's going on here. All right. Oh wait, I know why. I know why. I know why. I'm stupid. I have to restart it. We need to restart the app. Okay. Let's see. Can can Opus 4.6 can it one shot a clipping agent? This is a free test. We shall figure it out. We shall know. gonna do it. Wait a minute. I just realized I don't have Google. All right, guys, I need to get Gemini. So I'm just gonna quickly stop sharing. Get Gemini, the Gemini API key. Because I don't have the API key set up. So let me set up the API key, and then in name. All right. So I'm getting the Gemini API key up, and then I'm going to show you guys if this actually works. Because we need to see if it actually works. Like it's built something, but does it actually work? The question. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, done. Let's try it out. All right, I'm gonna restart it. All right, back to streaming it. All right, so we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if this works. I built this in like 15 minutes, by the way, guys. Opus 4.6. So now we want to do is we just want to see. I don't know why there's no console logging. Okay. Some errors. There's some errors. God damn it. Too many. You've exceeded your current quota. Oh yes, because it got banned from it. Got banned from Gemini. So I have to make another account, guys. I'm gonna create another account for Gemini. It's all good. All right, let's see. We have to add another one. Yeah, I'm just logging into an account right now to test out the tool because we do need a key. All right, let me just go here. So if you guys are tuning in, we are vibe coding a app with Opus 4.6, which just got launched. We're trying to see, can it one-shot a app, and actually, does the app actually work like straight away? Because usually what we have to do is we have to fix a bunch of errors and bugs. I just want to see, like, wait a minute, do we need to do that now? Is that still something that's important, or is that at least for like a very like easy app? I think it's gonna be able to one-shot it. So I just want to see, like, okay, cool, can it one-shot it? That's the question. And can it actually work? See? Okay, back to scary. Thanks, we're back. All right. Oh wait, never mind. Have to copy the key, right? So I have to copy the key. So yeah. So unfortunately, I was my other Gemini account got banned. I don't know why. I think I was abusing their rate limits or something. That's what they've told me. So I'm gonna have to create a new one, and I'm gonna have to add billing to it too. So let me just quickly do that. I will go back to showing you the app and what it's done. All right, let me copy this. This one goes here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, project and billing. Just gonna set up billing quickly. Yeah, so guys, whilst I'm here, I just want to let you guys know that it's definitely possible to make money with vibe coding because I'm doing it right now. I'm making some decent money with vibe coding. And the way we're able to do that is because we just hustle, boys. We just hustle. I've been vibe coding for, like, as I said, already since OpenAI launched. So if you guys have any, like, skepticism about, oh, you know, is this actually going to make me any money? Because that's what you guys want to do, right? You guys want to make some money out of vibe coding. Guess what? It will make you money. It'll make you a lot of money if you actually, hustle a bit. It's not like, oh, it's like, oh yeah, you're just gonna go ahead and one shot an app and money's gonna come your way. No, there's something called marketing. There's something called marketing, right? So so yeah, you have to be good at marketing, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not really about, oh, is this app better than this other app? Because there's gonna be eventually in like a year where it doesn't really matter what app you make because everyone else can build it, right? Everyone else can build it. It doesn't really matter anymore. You just have to be good at marketing. You're gonna have to be good at user distribution. So yeah, you don't have to be worried about like, oh, am I gonna build a good app or a bad app? Like, yeah, that does matter. The product does matter to a certain degree, but for the most part, most important thing is that you kind of have um, your wits when it comes to marketing. That's all that's gonna matter. Um, so you guys can vibe code all day long, but if you're not good at marketing, you're just not gonna get anywhere with it. So yeah, and when it comes to marketing, that I mean, honestly, for me, like if you're making a SaaS, I think the best way to get users is through lead generation. Where do you market? I market on LinkedIn. I do outreach. I do LinkedIn outreach. I think it's the best way because when you do outreach, right, you can do two things. I love it because 1 second. Yeah. Um, how do I get my API key now? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to set up my API key right now. Okay. Go here. Yeah. So I market on LinkedIn right now. Outreach. LinkedIn outreach, which is basically, I think it's the easiest way to get users into your platform, um, and to get paid users specifically. I feel like it's the best way, honestly. So yeah, we can turn it back on now. I just need to check. I set up billing. Let me see. Billing. Yes, there is no available usage. Pay tier one. I think this should work now, right, guys? All right, let's fully test it out now. Let's see if this works. Okay, we're testing out the app now. We're testing out if it will actually work. So this was made with Opus 4.6. This app. So we made it in like 20 minutes. This whole live, we've been building this clipping agent, and it's done the front end and the back end. And now we're just gonna work. Please work. Okay, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys. Don't tell me you just one shot this whole clipping agent. Don't tell me it's just one shot this whole clipping agent. It's clipping tool. There's no way it's done that, right? It's working. Guys, it's actually 2 clips. Hang on. Hang on a minute, guys. I've never had. By the way, this is literally a functional app that works, which is insane. Like, it's done that. Like, let's see, 4 clips. Wait a minute. Hang on a bit, guys. I don't believe this. This can't be possible. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, like that's why I've asked it to do. I've asked it to make it so it clips very high quality apps, but I think that's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be perfect like that. But right now, it's just like, can it one shot this? Like, okay, guys, this is the reveal. There's no way, guys. I kid you not. I did not. I didn't face one bug so far. That's number one. The clips are not perfect, but this is one. This is just for like functionality purposes. It just made a clipping agent in one shot. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna give up. Like, there's no, guys. It's over. I'm sorry, guys. Just give up, guys. Just you know what, guys? It's over. I'm sorry. Everybody's gonna be unemployed now. Everyone is gonna be unemployed. Unfortunately, I mean, if you guys want to get out of the rat race, you guys got to start something of your own. You guys got to do it, man. I mean, I literally just uploaded a clip. I didn't even, guys. I haven't even followed up with Opus once. It just wanted everything, and it works. Guys, look at the clips. It's made these clips, and they're not very good, don't get me wrong, but they work. 14 seconds. Export. TikTok, YouTube. There's no way. There's no way. What? I'm gonna have to switch. Yeah, I think like white collar work is done. I honestly think so. I think like you just got to be a plumber or like an electrician. That's that's literally that's literally all that's like left. Like, it just works, guys. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, guys, it worked, and I pretty much one shot at the back end. I sent it one prompt, and it created the whole app. It created the whole app. I don't know, man. This is not good. It looks good, but like, what the hell are we going to be left with? Honestly, this would have taken like a month or something to do. Like a few years before AI. Now it's just like I sent it one prompt, and it's made a fully functional app. It's made a guys. This app works. I can full screen, and it even like tells me which platform it's going to upload to. It has a score. It's done everything it said it's going to do in the plan. Guys, I've been vibe coding with Opus 4.5 for probably a few months now, 2 months, and this never would have happened. I don't know what to say right now. It's like, guys, what do we do? Should we just pack our bags? Just like, you know what I mean? Like, brother, it just made, like, I don't know. Anyways, so let's continue working on this. I actually do see that. I'm interested in the score. Like, how is it getting these scores? Like this one, even 75. The only issue is, I think one thing we need to add is, hmm, I'm a bit confused by the layout though. I think it just depends on the video. Yeah, you need to detect. I need to understand, like, okay, so this one example, right? It's cropped the sides, but when I full screen it, it seems to be a full screen video. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Let me take a look at the actual exported video. Let me take a look at this. I think this is just for the UI purposes, but yeah. But yeah, the fact that it's just like exported everything and then it's just one shot the whole. Wow. Yeah, it works. I don't know why it's like choosing these random reels. Like I don't understand that. But yeah, yeah, it's one shot edit. So yeah, this is probably going to be it for now. 2 hours. Um, so this is what I want to end this live with. Everyone is screwed. Yeah, yeah, we're all screwed. That's all I can say. Like we just yeah. There's nothing else I can say, guys. Like I haven't seen this kind of yeah. I think everyone just like just give up. It's too late now. AI is taking over. Like actually like insane. But yeah, that's Opus 4.6 for you. One shot at a functional clipping agent in around 30 minutes, I'd say. And say good luck to everyone. I mean, look, I think there's a lot of. I think this is really good for you know if you are building right now and you're building with AI. I think you should probably go all out on it because I think this is the only chance we're gonna have to become wealthy and whatnot. So if you guys want to become wealthy, I'd start now, and we probably have around 3 4 years max until we are going to become slaves to the AI, the this ASI or AGI. We're probably all going to become slaves to AGI, and yeah, just for the next 3 years, just try to get your wealth up with AI, and you may be able to escape the enslavement of AI. I think so. So a government UBI, yes. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen eventually. I think everyone is going to become dependent on a government UBI. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this live, I'll probably make some more very soon. More one-shotting videos like this. Yeah, thanks so much, brother. Thanks for this live. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, this is my first really like. I mean, actually, the last live I did it was getting like 1 to 2 views, but I think I just chose the right thing. So, thanks for streaming. My first time seeing the stream. We'll catch you there. Thank you, guys. It was really good chatting to you, and I'll probably upload more soon. Get on some more live. So yeah, just make sure you guys subscribe as well, so you can catch me. And yeah, take care, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care.